Tulsa Spark and Hustle is just around the corner in February, and I'm here with the fabulous Tory Johnson. And Tory, you got a chance to meet some of the Tulsa gals.
I did, and they lived up to and exceeded all the things that you told me about them. It was so nice for me to be here, to meet everybody, to hear some of their challenges, to also hear some of their successes, some of the triumphs, and to recognize that the women of Tulsa share the same concerns, the same needs as the women who I meet, whether I'm in New York, LA, Texas, I mean, wherever I am, it's the same thing, and that is I'm ready for 2011 to be my best year yet, and I'm so ready to secure my financial future. I'm tired of not being able to afford things. I'm tired of always wondering about how we're going to pay the bills next month, or what Christmas is going to be like this year, and I'm really ready to change that. And so that's always exciting for me to hear, that somebody is ready to do what it takes to make good things happen. And I'm excited because a lot of them are going to be able to do just that by working with us at the Spark and Hustle event.
And yes, Spark and Hustle is inspiring, but you're really giving women stuff that as soon as Spark and Hustle is over, they can incorporate into their business and make a difference with their bottom line starting Monday morning. Why don't you just give us a couple of examples of what they'll learn?
And I think that's really important. So unlike a lot of conferences, which are very much about like, rah, rah, we can do it, which there's a purpose for that and a place for that, and certainly when you get a lot of women together, that naturally will happen here. But my goal is really to make sure that everybody leaves with a specific plan of things that they can implement when they do get back to their desk or their kitchen table on Monday morning. So whether it is having a better sense of what their brand is, who their target market is, how they're going to go reach that target market, how they're going to use social media without any prior experience. Maybe their only connection with Facebook right now is that they use it to check up what their kids are doing or reconnect with high school friends, but we want to teach them how to use social media strategically to grow their business. We want to help them price for profit. A lot of the women who I met here in Tulsa told me that, you know, they were giving away their products and services. They want to like wring some necks. And yet, you know what? It happens to the women I talk to in New York and Dallas and Cincinnati and Florida, this very same thing. Too often we do undervalue our time and talent. So we're going to really make sure everybody leaves with the knowledge and the confidence to price with profit and to price with profit in mind, and to not be giving away your time and talent. We're going to talk about sales. It's the thing that everybody, you know, cringes about, right?
I'm excited to see about sales after you and I have worked together.
That's right.
It's not the selling as you think it might be.
Exactly, and that's what's really important. And so I'm not going to try to turn somebody into this robotic salesperson. Instead, I want to help you to sell in a way that's authentic to you, to your target market, to your product or service, and then to not be afraid of hearing no, because the more no's you're hearing, it means you're at least having conversations. And we're going to talk about how to overcome objections so you can turn no's into maybes into yeses, and then have a real business to be able to celebrate. And the interesting thing is that all the women I talk to define success differently. For some people, it's, you know what, I want to bring in $40,000 this year, and that's going to be, you know, a big target for me, and I'm going to make it happen. Others want to be able to double their income from $60,000 to $120,000, and some are really pushing big, you know, big into the six figures and possibly even the $1 million mark. And whatever you define success as, we're going to give you the tools and the tips and the strategies and the tactics to go apply to make that happen.
And I'm living proof that it does work. I mean, I'm just so excited that you're in Oklahoma, that you're coming back in February, and I hope that you will be a doer, not just a
decider, not just I want to do this, but I'm actually doing it.
Exactly.
I'm actually doing it. And it all begins with right where you are. So we don't have to wait for XYZ to happen. We don't have to wait for these 13 things to happen before we can just start doing it. Like, let's start doing it right now, today. Let's just start making things happen.
Well, let's make things happen, and definitely take a look at Spark and Hustle. You will not be sorry. Tory, thanks.
Thank you. I can't wait.